trying to pick out a new pair of trail running shoes. And these are what I've purchased so far. I've got the Innovate Trail Talon 250s, the Innovate Rocklight 290s, the Ultra Superior 3.0s, the Ultra Lone Peak 3.0s, the Salomon Sense Pro Max, and the Salomon Sense Pro 2s. Guys, I'm torn. It was really tough, but just before we get into it, I know I can eliminate 3 pairs of shoes. The Salomons were just a little too tight for me width-wise, and that's why they gotta go. I will say though, they were some of the best looking shoes. Gonna miss you. The next shoe that has to get cut off the list was actually the front runner from the beginning before I had ever even seen or purchased any of the shoes. Just in my mind, I figured this would be the one I'd go with because it ticks off every mark. It's zero drop, it's low to the ground, but it still has a lot of cushion, and that was the Ultra Superior 3.0s. However, there were just a few things I didn't like about it. The upper was a little too stiff for me. It would actually pinch my little toe when I would run or walk. And also, I hated that I could feel the lugs underneath. And this was the only shoe out of all of them that would do that. And I didn't like it, so I had to go. So now I'm down to my final 3 shoes. And I'm not gonna lie, Innovate has surprised the heck out of me. They were a brand that I threw in there at the last minute just to compare something else against Ultra and Salomon, and well, both pairs have made it to my top 3. And I really enjoyed both of them, but I gotta pick one, and this is where I'm torn. If you were having to decide between these 3 shoes, which would you pick? Leave it in the comments below. I'm just curious to see what you guys will end up with. By the time I post this video, I would have chosen one, so don't think that whatever you say is gonna sway me either way. I'm just curious, out of the 3, out of the Ultra or the 2 Innovates, which would you choose? Each of these shoes has something that I like. I like that the Innovate Trail Talon is so light, and I like that it's got a lower stack height, and I'm gonna get more ground feel out of this shoe. I like that the Innovate Rocklight is almost in between these two. The stack height is not nearly as high as the Ultra, but it's higher than the Trail Talon. And I like that the lugs are nice and aggressive for some wet and muddy conditions. And for the Ultra, I love that it's zero drop. I love the wide toe box that it has. I love that I would be comfortable with this shoe as also my backpacking shoe because my backpacking boots need to be replaced. And well, I would probably replace them with this. So this shoe could pull double duty for me as my trail runner and my backpacking shoe. There's a part of me that says, go ahead, Steven, buy the Trail Talons, use these as your trail running shoes, and then get rid of your whole backpacking boots and grab the Lone Peaks to use for backpacking and hiking. I might just do that actually. But then there's a little voice in the back of my head that says, Steven, what about road running shoes? If I had to pick a shoe right now, it would be the Trail Talons. I love the way they look. I love the ground feel, but yet it's still a cushioned ride. I love the outsole. I love that it comes equipped where I can throw on one of their race skaters. But then I start thinking about these 2. And you'll have to wait till the next 0 to Ultra video to see which one I pick because I don't know which one I'm gonna pick.